But honestly, we didn't do much other than browse around the dealer's room and stuff. There weren't any panels we went to, actually. In fact, I think the only panel we went to other than Resident Evil was Zero, so 2 panels actually we just went around randomly and stuff. But around later Saturday, we did find out that there was a Rock Band stage, but we didn't think it was open to everyone until we asked. It was, because at the same time they were being called up for the Rock Band Idol thing. I mean, it's good that they had Rock Band 3, but I'm just going to say with this right now, too, in regards to every convention. If you have a rhythm game setup, calibrate your fucking TVs! I cannot stress this enough. Like, I went up and played, like, drums on Rock Band 3, which was fun. It seemed like it worked, but once I got to one of the harder parts in the song, I noticed that what I was hitting wasn't registering, meaning that basically calibration was off. And I did play guitar later, and same deal happened. Calibration was off because they were showing it on a projector. If you're gonna do that, recalibrate the fucking game so it doesn't screw up anyone. I'm guessing that they didn't bother because with Rock Band Idol going on, they didn't matter score. It was just like more like flashy showing things while sort of sounding good or something. Which is different from the Kineticon tournament where actually performing well in the game along with doing flashy stuff does matter. But, yeah. And also they had stock Rock Band 1 drum sets, which is boo in comparison to the later ones. But whatever. And I know I should be getting over this, but when I went up to play guitar while we were playing the song Power of Love with SCR vocals, which he got 100% expert on, around one part I accidentally kicked a light off stage and thought I broke it. It didn't break, but I just felt bad for the rest of the day. Like, I could have just really broke something and, like, fucked my trip over or something. But it's done and over with now, and, well, at least I can say something. I just almost destroyed something in Canada. Typical American behavior. Oh, really, we didn't do that much, like, convention-wise, other than, like, we bought stuff and went back to the hotel. Around this time, though, Zero and Zero and everyone else were, starting to record their Mario Party 2 Let's Play, which I can link in the description. Like, most of these parts are up now. I'm not sure if the one starring me, Blondie, SCR, and Zero playing on a board were up at this time of recording, but they probably are, I'm not sure, but I will link the LP stuff in the beginning. But yeah, a lot of crazy stuff happened during, and a lot of funny stuff too. But I'm just going to leave that to you guys watching the Let's Play, so I'm not going to go into that. And aside from that, that was pretty much a Saturday in a nutshell. Not much, but got a bunch of stuff and still cool looking around. Then we had Sunday, which the convention ended early, around like 6 o'clock or something.
Yeah, it's the real thing. It's not it.
A giant monster. And yes, that is real. Oh, don't bite that finger. That is scary. Holy crap. Do I touch it? Oh, good thing.
So, our last run on Sunday was like, we just like did some last looking around at the dealer's room. I think I bought like, I think I only bought like one extra game on Sunday, which was like $7. And yeah, we did spend most of our time just going around the dealer's room. Around this point, I was pretty much dead broke. Most of the other Bridging friends of Zero's went home. A couple stayed behind. Samurai and Cassie stayed behind while CJ had to go back and everyone else had to go their separate ways. So our extra night was there for just for me, so I could get into the train in the morning. we really didn't do anything because since it was CJ's N64, we had really nothing to do in Naruto, so we just looked around, last minute thing. Just really not that much, unfortunately. I really don't have any remembrance of Sunday since nothing really happened. We just looked around the dealer's room for that long, and then around 6 o'clock we just stayed home, watched a couple of YouTube videos while Zero was uploading that and all. And had our dinner, and that was it. If I forgot anything on Sunday, the other guys might fill it in or something, but really nothing much happened. We just went around. We actually did check the Rock Band thing again, but around this time they took it down, so it's like, oh, that was a worthless trip. But that's all we really did. Just last minute looking around, bought like one thing, looked around. That's how we spent our last few hours before we just did nothing for the rest of the day. But yeah, overall, Anime North was something different. My first time in Canada. I'm still not going to get used to the Canadian currency exchange at all, and if I could afford it, I would go again. So after all that, I'm impressed with Anime North. I'm just also looking forward to Kineticon in July within a couple of months. So yeah, Canada, I am impressed. So let's just go ahead and move on to the crap I bought. Now, with the exception of like 2 items, a lot of them were games yet again. Let's see if I can remember them in the order I bought them. Of course, they're going to be like a little bit off, but whatever. First thing I bought was for 10 Canadian dollars. Turok for the Xbox 360. I mean, why not? I liked the game when I played it before. And I'll just put this over here and I'll explain a little bit more for you. I think, well, I didn't exactly buy these, but Blondie got these 2 games for me for free. He just gave them to me. He got me Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey, mainly because we all play it for the fighting every 5-second sheet. So it's still really fun. I mean, like, this probably might be the only sports game I would be proud of owning because it's fun, it's arcade, and yeah, a lot of fun. Then he also gave me Armorines, like I mentioned earlier, and I'll just put that over here again. Like I said, Armorines and Turok I'm explaining later. Then it was, Zero helped me buy after I paid him back when I had to like get to a proper ATM that would take my travel cards. And it's pretty much only one in the entire convention from what I looked at, ATM-wise, not like vendor-wise, but just would not take my goddamn travel card because it was Visa, which pissed me off. I got a K-On wallet. I mean, why not? It's actually a much better wallet than the one I have now. It has a lot more space in it. It has this thing which I probably won't use, and it really bulges out and that. So, yeah, new wallet and stuff. Then I kind of bought for $10 Saturday or Sunday, I think. I got a boxed copy of Turok 3 Shadow of Oblivion, and here's the cartridge right here. Yeah, as I was saying with these, in regards to Armorines, Turok 3, and this Turok, along with the other copies I own, I'm planning to do something regarding the Turok games, but you're gonna have to wait and see when I actually, you know, get back into reviewing and all that stuff. Yeah. I think also on Saturday I got myself a Monster Hunter mug for $20. It was Tigrex, and actually speaking of Monster Hunter, I actually got to try out Zero's copy of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite on the PSP. I'm still probably not going to get used to the fact that the PSP has one analog nub, making it hard for camera control and movement at the same time, but I adapted to it a little bit, and it's still fun once you get used to it again. But yeah, Monster Hunter mug, sweet. And at the same place there, I'm glad I found this. This was like $25, and because of my money limitations, I have to owe SCR $15. I basically owe a lot of people, CJ and everyone, like freaking life after this convention, but I have to own $50 like a Kineticon or something. Got Zelda Link to the Past, along with its like little cover thing. Nah, I haven't tested this yet, but it's in pretty damn good condition, and I actually should test this out. All the other games I have tested, they all look great. And on Sunday, the last game I bought for $7 was Star Fox Adventures. Oh boy. Just, this is a good game, but it's not Star Fox, as a lot of people say. It really isn't Star Fox, but it is a good game. Yes. And last thing I should mention, both for Turok Next Gen and this, Canadian copies apparently have French text on them also, which kind of threw me off, but oh well, it's Canada. They're weird like that. And that's basically all I bought. Nothing too extravagant because I didn't have much money. Maybe I could just shell that much for Kineticon this year, but other than that, that's the crap I bought. And hopefully I can make it to Anime North 2012 next year. But right now it's pretty much just Kineticon again, in terms of like most likely me going to go there and stuff. So this is Unreal. I hope you enjoyed me rambling on about a convention for about a half hour or so. So yeah, I'll probably have some more stuff in regards to Kineticon. And well, here's some pictures. See you guys later.